watching the silhouettes dance on the wall. I reach for the outline of who you once were, before the memories started to blur.
L'ombra svanisce nel freddo mattino, perdo il contatto, perdo il cammino.
The edges are fraying, the colors turn pale, like a ghost ship setting a tattered sail.
The substance is gone, only vapor remains, like the drying of ink and the washing of stains. We are dancing with the fading shadows,
Walking through the mist of the hollow meadows, trying to grasp what is slipping away before the arrival of the merciless day. Fading shadows disappearing from view.
resta soltanto un riflesso lontano. Cerco invano di stringerti la mano. The architecture of our love is a ghost,
A phantom lighthouse on a jagged coast. The more I remember, the less I can feel. What was once solid is no longer real. A smudge on the mirror, a breath on the pane, dissolving slowly like sugar in rain. The substance is gone, only vapor remains, like the drying of ink and the washing of stains. We are dancing with the fading shadows, walking through the mist of the hollow meadows, trying to grasp what is slipping away before the arrival of the merciless day.
Don't let the darkness erase every trace of the beauty we found in this desolate place.
Even if ghosts are all that we own, I'd rather be haunted than be alone.
Vanishing, drifting, storm peninsula. Vanishing, drifting, storm peninsula.
Behind the curtain of a polished smile, I've walked a lonely, masqueraded mile. The velvet mask is heavy on my face, disguising every flaw and every trace.
Sotto la pelle batte il vero cuore, lontano dal rumore e dal fragore.
I read the cipher in your steady pulse, where nothing is deceptive, nothing false. The key is buried in the garden deep, where all the promises we failed to keep. Revealing at last
The hidden truth,
the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth.
strip away the armor, bearing the bone
In the light where the honest soul is shown. Hidden truth, the only law we've known.
Non servono più i veli dell'inganno,
Né le parole che ci danno affanno,
the architecture of the lie is weak.
compared to the confession that we seek.
The mirror cracks and shows the jagged edge,
I'm standing nervous on the narrow ledge
but there is freedom in the naked light.
that kills the monsters of the inner night. The key is buried in the garden deep, where all the promises we failed to keep. Revealing at last
The hidden truth,
the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth.
strip away the armor, bearing the bone.
In the light where the honest soul is shown. No more riddles, no more clever games. In the furnace where we burn our names, what remains is solid, pure and bright.
The raw vibration of the morning light. The truth, la verità,
Revealing at last the hidden truth, the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth. Strip away the armor, bearing the bone. In the light where the honest soul is shown. Hidden truth, finally we are home. No more secrets, veritas velata. Hidden Behind the curtain of a polished smile, I've walked a lonely, masqueraded mile. The velvet mask is heavy on my face, disguising every flaw and every trace.
Sotto la pelle batte il vero cuore, lontano dal rumore, dal fragore.
I read the cipher in your steady pulse, where nothing is deceptive, nothing false.
The key keys buried in the garden deep, where all the promises we failed to keep. Revealing at last the hidden truth, the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth. Strip away the armor, bearing the bone, in the light where the honest soul is shown. Hidden truth, the only law we've known. Non servono più i veli dell'inganno, né le parole che ci danno affanno.
The architecture of the lie is weak compared to the confession that we seek.
The mirror cracks and shows the jagged edge.
I'm standing nervous on the narrow ledge,
but there is freedom in the naked light
that kills the monsters of the inner night. The key is buried in the garden deep, where all the promises we failed to keep. Revealing at last the hidden truth, the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth. Strip away the armor, bearing the bone, in the light where the honest soul is shown.
No more riddles, no more clever games.
In the furnace where we burn our names,
What remains is solid, pure and bright,
the raw vibration of the morning light.
the truth, la verità
Unveiled, revealing at last the hidden truth, the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth. Strip away the armor, bearing the bone, in the light where the honest soul is shown. Hidden truth, finally we are home. No more secrets, verità svelata.
hidden truth.
The clock is ticking in the hallway light, rubbing the hours from the dying night. We borrowed beauty from a jealous fate, behind the iron of the garden gate.
Attimi rubati al tempo che fugge, mentre il desiderio il cuore distrugge. He snatched a memory from the lion's jaw, defying every cruel and earthly law.
Breathless and frantic, we cling to the spark, before the daylight turns the gold to dark. Living for these precious stolen moments,
Healing all our internal atonements.
a flash of lightning in a desert sky.
Before we have to say a last goodbye,
Stolen moments, too beautiful to die.
un bacio furtivo tra l'ombra e la luce, che verso un regno segreto ci conduce.
We are the thieves of a forbidden bliss,
Sealed with the
fever of a desperate kiss. I'll keep these seconds in a velvet box, far from the keys and the rhythmic shocks.
The world is sleeping while we play with fire.
We cling to the spark before the daylight turns the gold to dark.
Living for these precious stolen moments,
Healing all our internal atonements. A flash of lightning in a desert sky
before we have to say a last goodbye.
Freeze the pendulum, stop the spinning earth. Give this fragile instant a second birth.
We don't need forever, we just need right now.
With the sweat of passion on a furrowed brow.
Rubato, tempo, stolen, fast.
Living for these precious stolen moments.
Healing all our internal atonements.
A flash of lightning in a desert sky
Before we have to say a last goodbye.
Stolen moments are only alibi.
Just one more on a demon
The sun retreats behind the purple hill. The world is breathing, standing hauntingly still.
I wrap your memory like a heavy lace
Around the curves of this deserted place.
L'oscurità ci avvolge come seta.
Siamo due anime verso la meta.
I feel the pulse of shadows on my skin,
Where the endings stop and we begin.
Gravity dissolves in the perfume of the musk.
Walking hand in hand through the canyon of the dusk.
Wrapped inside the folds of a velvet night, far away from the reach of the blinding light. Soft as a whisper,
Dark as the wine,
in this sanctuary where our stars align.
velvet night, making everything right.
Il firmamento osserva il nostro amore.
Senza catene, senza più dolore.
The moon is a witness, a pale silver eye.
Watching the rhythmic dance of the sky.
My heart is a cavern of midnight blue.
Echoing only with the thought of you.
No harsh reflections, no jagged edges here.
Only the stillness that conquers the fear.
Gravity dissolves in the perfume of the
so soft, notte profonda.
In the infinite height, sleep now,
Sogna con me,
velvet night,
velvet night.
there is a static in the heavy air, a quiet madness that we have to share. No thunder speaks, no jagged bolts descend, but I can feel the beginning of the end.
La calma apparente nasconde l'inferno in questo vuoto che sembra eterno. The clouds are bruising to a leaden hue, choking the oxygen between me and you.
The pressure is rising behind the glass, waiting for the ghost of the wind to pass.
Caught in the center of a silent storm, where the cold is biting and the blood is warm. A gale of emotion without any sound, tearing the roots from the hallowed ground. Silent storm,
keeping us spellbound.
urla invisibili nel petto serrato contro un destino che ci ha ingannato.
The trees are frozen in a pose of grief, losing the spirit before the leaf.
My ribs are aching from the inward blast, holding a gale that was meant to last. It's louder than a scream, this
Hollow hush, feeling the weight of the mountains crush. The pressure is rising behind the glass, waiting for the ghost of the wind to pass.
caught in the center of a silent storm,
Where the cold is biting and the blood is warm.
a gale of emotion without any sound,
Tearing the roots from the hallowed ground.
let the cyclone spin inside the soul,
Losing all the logic and the self-control.
nature is weeping without a single drop of frantic motion.
That will never stop.
Tempesta,
Silenzio,
howling inside.
Listen to the song the white birds sing.
I've shed the layers of the world's disguise,
looking through the clarity of honest eyes.
l'essenza brilla senza più menzogna, lontano dalla colpa e dall'agonia.
The diamond core is polished by the years, washed by the wisdom of 1,000 tears.
Transparent and bright like the morning glass,
Watching the shadows of the ego pass.
reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit.
The voice of heaven, we can finally hear it, untainted by malice, unburdened by weight.
Entering the garden through the narrow gate. Pure spirit,
Our ultimate state.
un raggio bianco attraversa il cuore, senza il veleno del vecchio dolore.
The architecture of the soul is clean, the most beautiful sight I've ever seen.
No muddy
Waters in the sacred pool, where only the humble and the kind shall rule.
I breathe the ether of a higher plane,
Free from the static and the worldly state.
transparent and bright like the morning glass,
Watching the shadows of the ego pass.
reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit.
The voice of heaven, we can finally hear it, untainted by malice, unburdened by weight.
Entering the garden through the narrow gate.
Strip the silk and strip the heavy gold,
Until there's only truth for us to hold.
weightless as a feather on a summer breeze,
Floating through the temples and the ancient trees. Puro spirito, puro,
love,
puro spirito, puro,
love,
puro spirito, puro. Reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit.
The voice of heaven, we can finally hear it, untainted by malice, unburdened by weight.
Entering the garden through the narrow gate. Pure spirit,
Where the angels wait.
so clear,
Limpido.
pure spirit.
I'm at the borders of the galaxy, but found no limit to this mystery. It's wider than the reach of human thought, the greatest lesson that I've ever taught.
Oltre i confini della mente umana, questa passione non sembra mai lontana. It flows through every atom, every cell,
A resonance within a golden bell.
no beginning and no final wall. The force that catches us before we fall, expanding outward,
Is an infinite love,
reflected
in the galaxies above,
without a measure,
without any end,
the only constant.
on which we depend.
Infinite love,
The grace we're worthy of.
un mare calmo che non nasconde, dove il mio petto con il tuo si infonde. The geometry of passion is a circle, a supernatural and glowing miracle.
It outlasts empires in the falling dust, stronger than greed and hungrier than lust. I see it in the way the planets spin, the massive power vibrating within. No beginning and no final wall, the force that catches us before we fall. Expanding outward is an infinite love, reflected in the galaxies above, without a measure, without any end. The only constant on which we depend, it's the gravity that pulls the moon, the rhythm in a universal tune, quantum threads that bind the earth and sun, until the many and the few. Infinito amore, infinito. Expanding outward is an infinite love, reflected in the galaxies above, without a measure, without any end. The only constant on which we depend, infinite love, descending like a dawn, never-ending sense of infinite gather the embers from the altar of gold, stories of legends that never grow old. I walk through the winter to find the spark, a flicker of lightning inside the dark.
Un raggio di sole ferisce il mattino, il destino ci guida su questo cammino.
I feel the pulse of the earth in my veins,
Breaking the weight
of these iron chains.
The incense rises to the vaulted ceiling,
A divine hunger,
a desperate feeling. We are the guardians of the sacred fire, lifting our voices from the funeral pyre. Ignite the heavens,
consume the night,
bathed in the glory of
celestial light.
sacred fire, burning ever higher. Nessun oceano può spegnere il vanto.
Di questo amore vestito di pianto,
I am the flint and you are the steel.
the only truth that is jagged and real. Rivers of crimson flow through the hall,
Answering softly the ancestors' call
don't let the ash cover up the remains
of the passion that never wanes.
The incense rises to the vaulted ceiling, a divine hunger, a desperate feeling. We are the guardians of the sacred fire, lifting our voices from the funeral pyre. Ignite the heavens, consume the night, bathed in the glory of celestial light.
Smolder, flicker,
Flare into the sun,
the race of the phoenix.
has only begun.
From the dust of the temple
We rise as one,
until the cycle of darkness is done. Vocal, sacred fire. We are the guardians of the sacred fire, lifting our voices from the
funeral pyre.
ignite the heavens,
Consume the night,
bathed in the glory
of celestial light.
sacred fire, our holy desire,
Still burning, per l'eternità.
sacred fire,
Sacred fire. I looked for exits in the walls of stone, feeling the marrow of my aching bone. But then I lifted up my weary sight to the cathedral of the endless night.
lo spazio infinito sorride al dolore, cancellando l'ombra del mio timore. The canopy of diamonds has no edge, beyond the limit of the mountain ledge.
Blue turns to black and black turns to gold, a story of wonder that never grows old.
Underneath the dome
Of an everlasting sky,
where the wings of the spirit
are born to fly,
boundless and open
majestic and free,
across the horizon.
of the cosmic sea.
Everlasting sky,
Watch the world go by.
stelle cadenti disegnano scie lungo le strade delle gerarchie. I am a speck within a grand design, where the celestial and the mortal align.
No more ceilings to hold back the soul. The vastness of mercy is making me whole. The wind of the ether is brushing my face, lost in the grandeur of time and of space. Blue turns to black and black turns to gold, a story of wonder that never grows old. Underneath the dome of an everlasting sky,
Where the wings of the spirit
are born to fly,
of the valley below.
The oxygen of heaven is all that we breathe, leaving the sorrows that we used to eat.
Sempre azzurro, heavens open.
Underneath the dome of an everlasting sky,
Where the wings of the Spirit
are born to fly,
boundless and open
majestic and free,
across the horizon.
of the cosmic sea.
Everlasting sky, where our dreams reside. Soaring, 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 verso l'alto,
Everlasting The stones remember what the tongue forgets. 1,000 years of hollow, cold regrets. I walk the ruins where the ivy clings to the skeletons of forgotten kings.
Il pianto vecchio scorre tra le mura, figlio del tempo danzando con paura.
The salt is etched into the thirsty soil, the bitter harvest of a lifetime's toil.
The well is deep,
The water tastes of iron,
caught in the cage of a sleeping lion.
falling forever
are the ancient tears,
carrying the burden
of a million years.
from the marble eyes of a lonely saint.
In every portrait that the masters paint,
ancient
tears echoing our fears.
L'eco del lamento scuote la collina, mentre la notte gelida s'avvicina.
We are the vessels for the sorrow's flood, the sap of history within our blood.
I taste the ocean on the desert wind,
A penance for the way the world has sinned,
the heavy anchors of the heart descend
to a darkness that will never end. The well is deep, the water tastes of iron,
caught in the cage of a sleeping lion.
falling forever
are the ancient tears,
carrying the burden
of a million years.
From the marble eyes of a lonely saint.
In every portrait that the masters paint, let the rivers overflow the banks. To the gods we offer hollow thanks. Drown the hubris of the thirsty clay. lacrime, pianto, ancient, crying,
Falling forever,
all the ancient tears,
carrying the burden
of a million years.
from the marble eyes of a lonely saint.
In every portrait that the masters paint, ancient tears falling through the street.
The rain of old,
Sempre piangendo, ancient The hearth is cold, the winter wind is harsh. Across the wetlands and the frozen marsh,
I'm digging through the sort of long ago
to find the furnace beneath the drifted snow.
Il calore resiste nel buio profondo mentre il gelo circonda tutto il mondo.
A stubborn flicker in the charcoal dust, defying the decay and the biting rust. One tiny breath to wake the sleeping heat before the victory of the cold is complete. Glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
Refusing to fade, refusing to die beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky.
Burning embers,
Memories of a fire. Scintille di vita nel legno bruciato, il segno di un amore che non è passato.
the orange pulse is beating like a drum, waiting for the morning light to come.
My hands are trembling near the fragile glow, watching the orange shadows start to grow.
It isn't a roar, just a steady hum, the sanctuary where the weary come.
One tiny breath to wake the sleeping heat before the victory of the cold is complete.
Glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
Refusing to fade, refusing to die
Beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky.
Let the oxygen feed the ancient desire.
From the smallest spark comes the greatest fire,
We are the heat that the seasons can't tame.
protecting the core of the sacred flame.
Brucia,
the galaxy, but found no limit to this mystery. It's wider than the reach of human thought, the greatest lesson that I've ever taught.
Oltre i confini della mente umana, questa passione non sembra mai lontana.
It flows through every atom, every cell, resonance within a golden bell. No beginning and no final. The force that catches us before we fall, expanding outward, is an infinite love reflected in the galaxies above. Without a measure, without any end, the only constant on which we depend. Infinite love, the grace we're worthy of.
Un mare calmo che non nasconde, dove il mio petto con il tuo si infonde. The geometry of passion is a circle, a supernatural and glowing miracle.
It outlasts empires and the falling dust, stronger than greed and hungrier than lust. I see it in the way the planets spin, the massive power vibrating within. No beginning and no final law. The force that catches us before we fall, expanding outward, is an infinite love reflected in the galaxies above. Without a measure, without any end, the only constant on which we depend.
It's the gravity that pulls the moon, the rhythm in a universal tune.
Quantum threads that bind the earth and sun, until the many and the few are one.
Infinito amore, infinite love.
Infinito amore, infinite love.
Expanding outward, is an infinite love reflected
In the galaxies above,
without a measure, without any end,
the only constant on which we depend.
infinite love.
Descending like a dove,
Sense of feeling,
infinite The bitter frost is melting from the glass. I watch the seasons and the centuries pass. I've carried burdens through the pouring rain, washing the copper from the stains of pain.
Sorge l'aurora nel petto stancato,
Tutto il passato è ormai dimenticato.
the compass points toward a brighter shore, where the weary travelers weep no more.
The amber glow is bleeding through the gray,
chasing the ghosts of the winter away. We are heading for the golden horizon, where the courage of the spirit is rising,
Fearless and steady,
bold and sublime,
transcending the limits of
space and of time. Golden horizon, where the new world is born.
un nuovo giorno si veste di gloria.
Scriviamo insieme la nostra memoria.
The dust of the valley is left far behind.
With the chains of the ego we no longer bind. I see the brilliance reflecting in your gaze.
A million lanterns in a hopeful
The
maze.
climb was steep and the air was thin, but this is the moment the triumphs begin.
The amber glow is
Bleeding through the gray, chasing the ghosts of the winter away. We are heading for the golden horizon, where the courage of the spirit is rising,
fearless and steady,
bold and sublime,
transcending the
limits of space and of time. Run to the edge where the ocean meets fire. Higher and higher, our holy desire. The yellow sun is a crown for the soul, finally reaching the ultimate goal. The goal,
the light, l'orizzonte aspetta.
We are heading for the golden horizon, where the courage of the spirit is rising,
Fearless and steady,
bold and sublime,
transcending
the limits of space and of time. Golden horizon, our victory song. I see the light,
I see the light.
I see the light. I see the light. Golden horizon. The candles flicker in the drafty hall, watching the silhouettes dance on the wall. I reach for the outline of who you once were, before the memories started to blur.
L'ombra svanisce nel freddo mattino, perdo il contatto, perdo il cammino. The edges are frayed, the colors turn pale, like a ghost ship setting a tattered sail.
The substance is gone, only vapor remains, like the drying of ink and the washing of stains.
We are dancing
With the fading shadows, walking through the midst of the hollow meadows.
trying to grasp what is slipping away.
Before the arrival of the merciless
disappearing from view.
Resta soltanto un riflesso lontano, cerco invano di stringerti la mano.
The architecture of our love is a ghost,
A phantom lighthouse on a jagged coast.
the more I remember, the less I can feel. What was once solid is no longer real. A smudge on the mirror, a breath on the pane, dissolving slowly like sugary rain.
The substance is gone, only vapor remains, like the drying of ink and the washing of stains.